Several weeks ago, I found myself in a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store here in Pittsburgh. If you know me well enough, you know this is not unusual. My fiancé Mickey and I had hit a few sales and stores with very little luck when we decided to make one more stop. And that's when I found it, a solid pine, tall chest of drawers in perfect condition. Now for context, I've been rocking my IKEA MALM dresser since about 2019. It had lived in 3 states and was frankly destroyed. Particleboard doesn't move too well, it turns out. I had been dying for a new dresser, and suddenly I had one. I drove it home and then had a realization. How exactly am I getting this thing up the stairs? Luckily, I live on a block with incredible neighbors. Whether it's my downstairs neighbor Kim trading muffins for my soup or my friend Sam stepping in to help during a difficult family moment, I'm surrounded by people who show up. That day, it was my neighbor Natalia. I knocked to see if her husband had a dolly. She came back empty-handed. I thanked her and turned to go, and then she said, "Is this something I can help with?" Cut to Natalia, Mickey, and me carrying a 6.5-foot solid pine dresser up the stairs. No problem. 20 minutes, tops. Done. That's what neighbors do. Here in Pittsburgh, we pride ourselves on that. But the idea of being a good neighbor, it's older than Pittsburgh. It's Torah. In this week's portion, Acharei Mot-Kedoshim, we get the line, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself. Rabbi Akiva calls it a core principle of Torah. But the Torah doesn't stop there. It keeps pushing. Love the stranger. Care for the outsider. Remember, you were strangers in Egypt. So maybe loving your neighbor isn't the end goal. It's the starting point. Start with the people closest to you, and then expand the circle. Because the Torah is clear, we don't just love the familiar, we are commanded to love the unfamiliar, the vulnerable, the ones on the margins. And right now that's hard. We're living in a time where love doesn't always come easily, where difference becomes division. But the Torah is stubborn about this. We don't fight hate with hate, we fight it with love. Love your neighbor, love your fellow Jew, love the stranger, love the misunderstood, love the people who challenge you. Because love doesn't shrink, it expands. Sometimes it looks like something big, and sometimes it looks like carrying a dresser up a flight of stairs, or a batch of muffins, or a simple, "Can I help?" And as our most famous neighbor once said, there are 3 ways to ultimate success. Be kind, and be kind. That's Torah on 1 foot. The rest is commentary. Shabbat Shalom.